It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the morning edition for Wednesday, the 6th of April. I'm James Spann. Showers and storms arrive later today. Maybe some strong storms. There's a marginal severe weather risk. And we're watching those cold early morning temperatures for the weekend. Maybe some frost issues by Sunday. Here we go. Water vapor satellite view. A trough digging down across the central U.S. that will pull moisture northward today. Starting off the day in the 40s, in the low 50s. Gadsden, a chilly 42. And obviously, it's a very dry, stable air mass this morning. And not so sure we see much instability later today. Around the nation, still very cold in the northeast. It's like the winter that never goes away. But you can see milder air coming up across the southern U.S. And we'll expect a high in the low 70s in most spots today. The counties in Alabama highlighted there in brown. That is a wind advisory. Basically, all of the state, except for the southeastern tip of the state, will see pressure gradient winds out of the south gusting to 30 miles an hour this afternoon and this evening, so be aware of that. A marginal severe weather risk right on top of us. Here's a closer look. That marginal risk is north of a line from near Sweetwater to Montgomery and Opelika. And we'll talk about this threat here in just a moment. Outline the main modes of severe weather we expect. And this is the rain for the next 5 days, valid through early Monday morning. And all of this will be later today and tonight. Amounts about 1 inch over northeast Alabama, lighter amounts elsewhere. I think for most locations, we'll see about a ½ inch of rain later today. No flooding expected. Model fans, here we go. The GFS, the 06C run at 1 o'clock today. There's your digging trough. Surface low is just east of Chicago, 997 millibars with a trailing front. Pretty good part of the day today should be dry. And again, becoming windy. Strong winds increasing to 15 to 25, gusting to 30 this afternoon as the gradient tightens up. And the storm's moving here late today. This is valid at 23Z. This is 6 o'clock this evening. And you can see a batch of showers and storms mainly along and north of Interstate 59. And this is your big limiting factor. The dew points are still in the 40s. And you're just not going to have much severe weather with that being the case. You want to see dew points in the 60s here in April. So that's the big mitigating factor. And, of course, accordingly, there's hardly any surface-based instability. And this is coming off the high-resolution HRRR. Now, you know, we'll watch for trends. Maybe we'll be a little higher than that. We do note those higher values over Mississippi. Storm relative helicity values, not especially high. That might support some organized updrafts. And the low-level jet, higher values north of here. So, obviously, it's not a major threat. But like I always say, you've got to watch anything that comes through here in April. Better chance of severe weather. Western side, 4 to 9. Eastern side, 7 to midnight. And the main threats, gusty thunderstorm winds and some hail. The tornado threat, very, very low. Technically not zero, but very low. Tomorrow should be a nice day. We're in dry air, mostly sunny. High should be in the low 70s. But Friday, we get some pretty good cool air advection coming in. Highs drop in the low to mid 60s. And the weekend will feature bright, sunny weather. This is Saturday and Sunday. And, of course, the concern will be the lows. So let's look at the numbers off the GFS. This is Saturday morning. You can see upper 30s and low 40s around here. Sunday morning still looks colder. Most everybody goes in the 30s with a chance of frost, a greater chance of a freeze over the northeastern part of the state, where the winds can go light. So, again, growers will need to monitor temperatures this weekend, especially Sunday morning. Monday, we're still dry. Got the next system knocking on the door, and that comes in here Tuesday with a pretty good chance of showers and storms. There's not much upper support for this. No tight surface low northwest of the state, so this really doesn't look like a severe weather threat. And this is Wednesday, and again, you can see aloft here how there's hardly any surface support. There's a big trough in the western states. And this shows maybe a stalled surface boundary with the wave forming on the boundary, and will maintain the chance of showers and storms into Wednesday of next week. So for now, Tuesday and Wednesday looking wet and somewhat unsettled. This is the end of the forecast period, Friday, April 15th, a 588 upper high on top of us. That could mean some pretty warm temperatures if this is right. A big trough in the western states. We'd be warm and dry if this verifies. Anomalies, temperature anomalies, April 13th through the 19th. Should be near average here. Numbers. Again, the GFS ensemble's got 41. I fully expect 30s, though, Sunday morning. And then you can see those low 80s showing up out there toward mid-month. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes in the blog. The next video here by 4 o'clock today. If you can't catch us this evening on the live stream or the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.